Hi Kingdom Kids, I'm Donna the Billionaire and I'm back with another video. And today, God wanted me to come out and give you guys just a few tips for the promised land, just a few tips. Okay, so for who it is for, receive. First of all, I am anointed. I am fully relying on God. My faith is great. My God is a miracle worker and my God is all powerful. Okay, and the mosquitoes is biting early. Okay. So first of all, God wanted me to talk to you guys about the Judas spirit, okay? So because you guys have been pruned and equipped for certain things, the old tactics of the enemy are not going to work. So basically, the devil is going to be trying to use people that are close to you, okay? So make sure that you are aware of your surroundings and that you are just making sure that you are using discernment, that you are not being naive. Just because you love someone or because they're close to you does not cancel them out from being used by the enemy, okay? Because if your friends, your family members, whatever the case is, are not filled with the Holy Spirit, that means that they have open doors to be used by the enemy. And so the enemy will try to use people that's closer to you because they know that you are vulnerable to these people, okay? So make sure that you are staying prayed up, fully equipped, that you are using your discernment. And it's not to say that you have to like hate your family or things like that, but move accordingly is what I'm saying, okay? The second thing that God wanted me to talk to you guys about is being led by the Spirit, okay? Because sometimes people can be led by other people's expectations, what you think other people expect of you as a Christian, or you can, like, you know how you go to people for advice. In this moment, in this time, you cannot just like go to anybody for advice because some people are not aware of the spiritual realm. They don't even know how to operate in the spiritual realm. And so they have no idea the position, the calling, the purpose that God has on your life. So they won't have the right advice to give you. So you can't lean to your own understanding. You cannot just be going to anybody for advice, and you cannot live to human expectation. You have to literally spend that quiet time with God. You have to make sure that you are being led by the Spirit. And when you are led by the Spirit, it's going to come with confirmations, okay? So just stay in your quiet place with God. Make sure that you are heavy on the praying. Stand in your prayer closet and stand in your word, because sometimes God will lead you to a word that pertains to your specific situation. And if you are not equipped to like hearing from God in other ways, sometimes your word will be your confirmation. Another thing God was saying, heavy on forgiveness, right? Because you don't want your heart to grow bitter towards anyone, right? Because another thing that God was telling me was that sometimes your next door will be open based on the actions he tells you to do. Like, say for instance, he tells you to help somebody or to give somebody a resource. Like, say if you know about a place that's hiring, for instance, and you hear someone saying that they need a job, whatever, you give them this resource. A door will open for you based on the actions that God tells you to take along the road of this promised land, right? And so just make sure that your heart is free of any unforgiveness, any bitterness, okay? Because you are not going to be receiving your blessings from other people. You're receiving your blessings from the Most High God, okay? So you don't have to worry about, oh, I did this for such and such, they didn't return the favor, or oh, I did this for such and such, they never paid me my money back, this and that. Like, just stay in a place of forgiveness. Make sure that your heart is clean, your heart is free, because you have to be able to be open and willing to doing what it is that God called you to do. Because again, a lot of open doors are going to come based on actions that God tells you to do in your heart posture when it's time for you to do those actions. And I'm not saying be naive or being an overgiver. That's not what I'm saying, because God also showed me how people will use that against people of God, like, oh, you're supposed to give and this and that. Like, nah. But you will know when you're being led by the Spirit and when God is telling you to do an act for Him. It don't always be giving your money. It don't always be opening up your door to people. Sometimes it is just, like I said, giving a resource, a word of encouragement, or just being there for somebody in their time of need. You just don't ever know what it would be. Like for me, I know that God showed me answering the phone for somebody that was in prison. And it actually happened this morning. And so just whatever it is that God leads you to do, and you will only you will only know that you're being led by the Spirit because you're operating in the spiritual realm, which means staying heavy in the prayer, blocking out distractions. Just try not to be quick to anger. I know that that's not always an easy task. Try not to be quick to anger. Just be aware of your emotions. Be aware of your daily activities. Be aware of God moving in everything. Okay, that is happening right now in the promised land. What else? Forgiveness. Okay, again, another thing about being led by God, you never know where He will send you. So pray that God will always have you in the right place at the right time. Okay, that you will always be led to the right place at the right time, because like I was telling you on another one of my videos, sometimes people be like, oh, Christians shouldn't be out here and they shouldn't be here and here. These are mere humans telling you what Christians should be doing, when only person you should answer to is God, because some opportunities are going to come. How do you think that the wealth of the wicked is going to be stored up for the righteous if you're never in a place where you will cross paths with somebody in the secular industry? I'm just saying, you might be somewhere with some celebrities, some people who do music, or some actors, some artists. People see them to be secular, but you never know who works for God. So you might be at a rooftop event. It might be late. You might be like, oh, Christians don't go out after 10 o'clock. If it's a networking event, if it's a business event, if you're called to be there, my advice to you would be to go. Because you never know. I'm not saying go out and be partying, putting yourself in danger, being in the wrong environments. I'm saying use your discernment, because God will tell you where He needs you to be. Okay, and I'm going to say enough about that, because it'd be a lot of religious spirits, and I feel like that's why a lot of people are oppressed. Okay, I'm not saying be out clubbing and just doing the most. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is listen for the voice of God, because God will tell you. I was in the bed the other day, and I was getting ready to wind on down. He said, get up and get dressed and go outside. Pretty much like, how are you going to receive what I sent you here to receive if you're in the house? And I literally got up. I had no destination. I put some clothes on and I just got in my car and started driving. And the rest of that day was history, because another thing in this season, God is saying, keep some things to yourself. Everybody does not want to see you doing good. I don't care how close they are to you. Keep some things to yourself. That's another reason why I've been not on YouTube, because I don't know who watching me. And I don't want to spill the wrong tea, okay? So I will be back periodically, like when God sends me and when I have words for y'all. But I'm very cautious in this hour of what type of things that I'm sharing. And as you should be too, because everybody is not excited about you being in your promised land. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I pray that this video helps somebody. Pick up what I'm putting down, y'all, because some things that I say really matter, and it pertains to a lot of you. I love y'all. If y'all can support the channel more, all I would ask is that y'all would share, comment, keep me in the algorithm. I feel like y'all not as supportive as y'all should be on this channel. Y'all love to come and snatch the words, but I don't really get that much support on this channel, so I be on my other channel. Or if y'all can see my link tree, even if you purchase any services or anything that's on my link tree, or if you see a video, support a video, or anything that I'm doing on my link tree, that helps the ministry, y'all. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. I hope that this helped you, and just keep what I'm saying in mind. Everybody's not happy about where you are, so don't share everything with everybody. Don't share all of your accomplishments with everybody. Some things are going to happen to the point where it's going to be hard for you to hide it, so you don't have to share it and talk about it with everybody. God is going to display you publicly. The footstool will be in the presence of your enemies. They're going to be able to see it. You don't have to share everything with everybody. Even like I said, even if it's people that's close to you, do not share everything with everybody in this season. It's no reason for you to talk about it. If anything, after it's done, testify. But don't go telling people what's going on before it's even fully completed and everything. So I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell, and I will see y'all in my next video.